Before we start, just understand this is not a signal service. Everything you see here is for educational purposes only. Trading involves risk, and the goal here is not to follow trades, it's to learn the process behind them.
Good morning, and welcome to I'm the Trader Capital live trading for law. First and foremost, all glory to the Most High God. Let's bow our heads for a quick prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for your grace and your mercy. We thank you for another opportunity to try again, to learn and grow in these markets. Father, we ask that your will be done today as it is in heaven. Father, I ask that you give us the heart of a giver and make us a lover of our neighbor. Please let me not lead anyone that listens to me astray, but use me as a vessel to bring your children back onto you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Can I get an amen? Can the church say amen? Amen. Woo! Another week. We back at it. It's Monday, May 11th. Monday, May 11th. Money making Monday. Give me one moment. Uno momento, por favor. Let me get settled. Before we jump into the charts today, we get into our daily process and we continue our processes that we do every time we're in front of the charts. I just want to say something real quick. There was a time, right, I used to sit down at the charts with no real plan, jumping between strategies, second guessing every entry, and honestly just hoping that the trade would work. And that's where most traders are, not because they're not capable, but because they don't have a structured process. The biggest pitfalls that causes traders to fail is that they have no knowledge of money, they don't know how to lose, they don't know how the markets operate, and they don't have a winning model. 90% of traders fail. All 90% are plagued with one or more of these pitfalls. Wait. Today I'm going to show you the 3 pillars that every trader must have in their trading to survive and thrive in the financial markets, so you can join the 10% who succeed and fast track your way to the top 1% of the wealthiest people on this planet. It's called the 10% to 1% club. Let's go. But before we dive deep into the core pillars, when you step into this arena on this battlefield, you must first have 2 crucial realization. Realization number 1: trading is war. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is the hardest thing that you will ever do in your life. Realization number 2: all traders are money managers. As a trader, your ability to manage money is vital to your survival in this industry and in life as we know it. Most traders think that success in the market comes from finding the perfect strategy or catching the biggest moves, but the reality is trading success is built on 3 core pillars. First is money and mindset. This is the foundation of success. Next is risk management. This is the holy grail of trading. This is what will keep you in the game long after everybody else has quit. And lastly, we have trading edge. This is where all traders start. I know this because this is where I started, and that's why in today's session we are going to hone in on your trading edge. Now, at I'm the Trader Capital, confidence in our trading edge comes from 3 things. First, it comes from understanding how the market actually operates, not what social media says, but how money truly moves. Second is having one trading model, one model with IPTA signatures that you trust and execute consistently. All right, that's what we have here at I'm the Trader Capital. Third is having a plan and a process, because without a plan and process, you're just winging it and you're reacting to price. And this right here, this session, this is where we're going to focus on the third piece, the process. I'm not here to force trades. I'm here to execute my plan step by step in real time. All right, guys, ready? Let's get into the live trading for law. Now, as you're watching, don't just look for entries, but pay attention to the process, because that's what will get you into the 1% of the 10% of traders who succeed. And if you want to go further to the 1%, well, that's where we break down all 3 pillars inside of the program. I used to think that winning trades builds confidence, but it's not the wins. It's knowing exactly what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, why you're doing it before, during, and after the trade. And that is what we're building here. Let's get into our daily process. You can see that back there? I mean, I like that. I don't like no clutter behind me, but it is what it is, you know. Weekly target going to this week, all right, it's 3%. Mental check-in, feeling generally okay. All right, excited to see what price action has in store for us today. Excited to continue to grow, all right, and get 1% better in these markets. I feel like the past 2 weeks has just been pivotal moments or pivotal weeks in my trading career that I would just be talking about for a lifetime, right? But obviously, there's going to be more pivotal moments. But for now, where I'm at in my current understanding, last week and the week before, been top tier for me, okay? So I'm pretty excited to walk it forward and keep collecting data and keep growing and just keep building on the knowledge of myself and just keep improving, right? As an analyst, as a trader, that's all I can do each and every day, each and every session. I accept any risk that comes to trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the battle. News, like I said, is Monday, May 11th. We got high impact news coming out at 10 o'clock. All right, we have news today. Making an optimal day to take a trade. Let's check on secondary. I heard that was his name was supposed to be speaking. The new Fed chair. Oh, they got nothing on here. But anyway, we have news today, making an optimal day to take a trade. Risk going into today, we're at 0.25 of account size. And we have a max of 0.75 per account on the day. All right, weekly program hasn't been established yet. All right, but let's go ahead and review price action and get into a 3-step process. I think I adjusted everything last night. We got previous week up in there. Yep. Previous days in there. Cool. And we're good on 20-day. Cool. As you can see, market has just been going higher and higher. There's no indication that it wants to stop going higher. So we're just gonna continue, you know, stick with the trend. The trend is your friend until it bends. Until it's not. Yeah. So we're gonna wait for obviously Monday's range to complete, and then whichever side gets taken will give us an indication of our weekly program. But for now, all right, no weekly program to go by. Oh, Friday. We can talk about Friday because I did take a trade in the PM session. It was demo, obviously, because it's Friday. It was a beautiful end to the week. Oh my god. How it ended Friday was just superb. Superb. It was a beautiful trade. Still showing you the arrows there. Beautiful trade. Well, during 250 macro. During 250 macro, all right, we took opening range, PM session opening range, sell side. All right, took liquidity below it. Market structure shift back above. That's a retracement set up right there. Entry was right here, as you can see, right at the market structure shift. Gave us 4 contracts, all right. Took one off here at -1, reduced risk, -1.5, -2, and -2.5. Well, I think I left that one to go for 3, I think, yeah. Hold on, I could do this easily. Yeah, I left that one to go for 3. Right there. Beautiful setup, man. And I took this while laying down on the couch on my phone, right? And just prove that once you understand this skill, you can do it from anywhere. As long as you have Wi-Fi, you don't need much, all right? Beautiful setup. Saw it and I just couldn't resist it. I was like, let's end it. Why does it do that? Let's end the week strong. And that's how we ended the week. It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Anyway, let's get into today. Different day, same processes. All right, nothing changed yet. We lie, we lie. Different day, same processes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. I'm going through changes. What y'all know about that? Big mouth. Anywho, step one. Ow. Step one, condition. Determine bias. All right. First, we go by daily bias and session bias because we're intraday day trading. All right. And we're done in the day. So we do here, I'm the Trader Capital, we're day traders. In order to determine our bias, okay, we must first identify our dealing range, and we go from, for the day, we go from midnight to current price action. We note the lowest low, the highest high. Oh my God, once again, not realizing that the fib is no longer how we do this. I've been doing the fib for so long, it's second nature, you know. It's the first thing I pick up when I come into this chart. It's the channel now, it's a parallel channel. We note the lowest low to highest high. Yep, that's not what I want to do. Gives us our dealing range. See, the fib doesn't allow me to do this, and this is why I prefer the channel. Just like that, we got our dealing range established. Okay. Oh wait, that don't even look straight. Above it, okay, we go buy side here. Asia buy side, looking like Asia buy side up there. I might bring them back, you know. I'm thinking about it, but for now I'm okay. Below it, we still have AM session. Oh no, that's lunch. Open range sell side in play. We got AM session, open range sell side in play as well. And we got dealing range sell side from Friday in play below price. Then we get to deal previous day. Anyway, we're about to kick off in less than a minute. Let me check on the lifeblood of this thing right here. Well, hey, bing, ding, 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 da, ding, 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 da. Kicking off 9:30 open. All right, open range gap is above price. Okay, so we gap down, so we have a discount gap down. Let's see how today plays out. Let's see how today plays out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. error? What you mean you failed? That's what I'm talking about. We're about to smash dealing range buy side. Oh, let's set a thing in it. Got first presented on a 15-second chart. All right, taking dealing range buy side. Why is the thing didn't go off? Did I not say it or what? Session bias has been established as a buy program. We're looking to be a buyer of this market. Let's see how it goes then. Oh, you're a bit delayed. You're a bit delayed there, aren't you? If I wasn't paying attention, I would have not even saw it. And it doesn't even make a sound. It doesn't even make a sound. For continuation, it will need to come in here, cause a market structure shift back above. Oh, we got first presented. First presented. I don't even need that. We got first presented. Taking Asia buy side there. This market is just being pumped, boy. It's being pumped. No, all gas, no brakes, boy. All gas, no brakes. Why is all these notifications delayed? Delayed. We don't like that. Next draw is standard deviation of the deal range. I would at least want to see come back below and then market structure shift back above. Right now, nothing for me to do. Right now, nothing for us to do here, but wait. So we waiting. Hardest thing for newbies to do, wait. Don't be a noob. Obviously, we all start as noobs. Duh. Welcome to I'm the Trader Capital. Oh, where is it? I have to start saying this so it can become second nature. Where we specialize in actively trading the futures market with a primary focus on the NQ Nasdaq futures. Unlike traditional firms that rely on long-term investing, we capitalize on short-term market movements to pursue opportunity while minimizing prolonged market exposure. Built on precision, discipline, and institutional level risk management, our mission is to provide everyday investors access to the level of strategy and returns traditionally reserved for big corporations, big investment houses, and wealthy individuals. All right. Market structure shift here. I'll be interested in a continuation to the buy side. So far, nothing to do. Da-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. So last week we got our intro, which I just said. Then we talked about the risk, the big three risk in the financial markets. We didn't talk about how we control them actually yet. That's the next step: control, risk, control, return. So we did the risk. Now we're on the control part. How we control the three risks, the big three uncertainties in the financial markets: black swan events, gap risk in terms of new week opening and daily new day open. Why didn't I adjust that? Sorry. And lastly, technical issues, which we did experience Friday. We experienced the technical issues that we talked about on Friday. How did we overcome them? Just by adjusting my continuing my management as usual, right? It didn't take me out for the profit that was supposed to take me out, so I just went ahead and adjusted my stop regardless, okay, and just let price do its thing. So obviously we're gonna have procedures and protocols in place, right? It won't even be handled by a human, to be honest. But obviously we'll have a human eye overseeing. Would then, okay, well, this technically be boom, boom above it then? That's interesting. That's interesting. I'll watch it though. I'll watch it. I'll watch it, but I want this one. I'll watch this. Because me not trust that swing high, but it's still a swing high, right? Can't bring my feelings into it. Let me see how long what we're doing anyway. 2, and then up here is probably gonna be like 1 barely. Yeah. I'm gonna watch this, but I want this, right? I'm gonna watch it. I need to collect data on these, ones that don't look like it could be it, but like meets the criteria. Just weird price action in it. But the model comes in all shapes and sizes and forms, right? It's just about the similarities. We'll watch this market structure shift here. We'll watch it. It's first not the first session, but like, the week just started, so I'm not really eager to be the first person into a setup, right? I'll wait for more information. It's money making Monday. I'm not intrigued by this price action here right now. It's not something that I'm like confident in. If it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell motherfucking no. Don't mind watching and collecting the data on it and building the confidence for later on being able to engage. But for right now, yeah, this is the high I want. This is where I'll put money behind, even though it's just the one contract. Anywho, nothing for us to do here. We got intro, about us, risk. Talked about the 3 risk. Now it's about control, how we control the risk. Cool. Now there's 2 in it. There's 2 swing highs. Did they come back down or didn't? Like I said, we're gonna watch these 2 market structure shifts as a continuation setup, but this is the high that I want personally right now. That's the high that I would feel confident, right? Putting risk behind. These 2 down here, this is not this account actually. We want to wait for Monday for that one. Okay, so we're watching this as a continuation buy here. Okay, right now it meets the criteria, but for me personally, I really shouldn't be bringing my feelings and stuff into it. If it's hit the criteria, I should go in and do it, but I want to collect more data here, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, nothing wrong with that. Also, ding ding ding, market structure shift down here. I'll be interested in a retracement setup. But I'll take this one because this would definitely take both of these out. Because this one will still be in. So we're watching this as a continuation. We established that we no longer require a retracement to see a retracement setup to then catch the continuation, okay, based on the current market conditions and our back testing, the data that is given back to us. Bread and butter, putting food on the table. All right, we're fed today with our bread and butter setup. Entry here, exit right at 0.5, negative 0.5. You're fed, putting food on the table. What is this? Did I click the right one? I just want to know. Hey, no, we're not ready. I want to know if long position tool. Yes, long position tool. Setup is giving us our bread and butter, okay? If you don't give negative one is where we'll be interested in entering. It wouldn't be worth it for me. Yeah, I'll definitely be interested in this market structure shift down here now. But still would be in here, okay? We're watching it. We're collecting the data. Collecting the data for the confidence behind putting risk behind, trades like this that meet the criteria but are not like as prominent as I would want it to be, you know? Would have given us bread and butter, put food on the table. Looking like we might be short in this Martraga. It does give it to me. Yo, what was that? Messed me up, boy. What was that? It just blinked and just, oh, yep, we're interested here. That was a whole lot. I didn't even see what just happened there, but anyway, we got market structure shift back below. Retracement set up there. I didn't even see what happened. The screen blinked. One contract. Getting out a negative one. 2.8, 2.8, 2.83, 2.5. Is it gonna give it to me though? Took buy side above high external liquidity. Okay, market structure shift back below it. Stopwise, let's get this right. What does that say? 414. So it should be 1525. Yeah, let's do it here. 1525. If we get taken out here, right, it will confirm a continuation setup, which we would be interested in. But we're in there, retracement setup. Is out my hands, is in the market, the model, and the trade management's hands. Nothing for me to do here, but pay attention to the price action. Right? To see the signatures I want to see, that tells me I'm on side. Closure above this inefficiency. I mean, and then N first presented for a value gap there would warrant a warning that I could potentially be offside. So this setup that I wasn't, 100% on, only gave us bread and butter so far. We take this low, obviously then it would have just given us bread and butter. Which I do want to see in my current trade right now. I want to see that low get taken. I want to see that low get up. There we go. Okay, so we would have been taken out of this trade that we were watching. It only gave us bread and butter. See? If it wasn't a hell yes, a hell no. I'm happy I decided to just like watch that and not engage and not rush into anything, alright? First session, not first session, but first day for us really of the week in terms of New York session. Not in a rush, not in a rush to do anything. What's the high? 1450, 1425. Yeah, it should be 1450, isn't it? And this should be 3. And this should be 1550. Hold on. I'm gonna get it right. 1550. Right there. I like how we respected this inefficiency on a supporting time frame here. Okay, I want to see price stay below this inefficiency here and continue lower. We wouldn't have got bread and butter yet, okay? Below price, okay, we got dealing range sell side, and in less than 4 minutes, open range will be confirmed. I want to see it stay below this inefficiency on the 1 minute. Bread and butter, number 2 now. I need to keep count of bread and butter because there'll just be so much bread and butter setups. BNB, bread and butter. Putting food on the table, right? You would have got bread and butter here, bread and butter here. As many as you want, right? Putting food on the table. We're currently in a retracement sell, okay? Condition has been established as a buy program, okay? We got a retracement set up. Retracing back inside of the range. To then continue, but we understand it can also retrace to reverse, right? In reversing, it would have to take dealing range sell side. Come back into consequent encroachment of open range gap, which is, and also equilibrium of dealing range. Midnight open price. Oof, there's a lot down here. There's a lot down here I have to get over to get to my target. I want to see how price behaves in this inefficiency here. continuation, right, it would have to come and take this buy side, literally take me out of my trade. Then I'll understand I'm offside and price wants to continue higher. But for now, we're good so far. Less than a minute. Less than a minute till open range is complete. Daddy. I'll just wait till the 10 o'clock is complete because this candle seems like it's gonna give me hella problems, and I'll need to adjust and stuff. So we'll just be patient. We're graduating soon, you know what I'm saying? We got like a semester left. We got one more semester in this bitch and we're graduating. Over 6 years though. That's fine, that's cool. We got a PhD. We got a PhD. We got a PhD in technical science. Oh, that's 10 o'clock, innit? That's the news, high impact news coming out. 32 more seconds. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, the low is already down here. I thought this was going to be the low. Oh, I am bugging. The low had already been established. My guy, what was you thinking about? What did you have going on? Oh, okay. So open range sell side is negative. My exit is right above open range sell side. So I like that. If we can get there, right? Ooh, I'm watching this. This is still the high that needs to go for me to be interested in the continuation setup. Open range has been confirmed. And it's not doing us any favors. Oh, wait, where is it? I was watching this inefficiency here. I'm watching this. It's still this one. Closure above this. Not that I can reduce risk anyway because it's only one contract. So I'm in it until the fat lady sings. I'm in it till the fat lady singing. I want to see price disrespect all these discount arrays. Treat them like they're not even there. Like we're legally blind right now. We don't see you. We don't see you. Disrespect them. Okay? Because we're disrespectful out here. Go ahead and just disrespect them. Just this once will be disrespectful. Excuse me. I do want to see price stay below first presented fair value gap, the lower quadrant. So I like that it came up into consequent encroachment. All right, the bodies are staying below the midpoint. I want to see it continue to stay midpoint. Closure above and then closure above the high. problematic. That is problematic. We're trying to be disrespectful here. Tell you, I put this thing below my pillow and now it's gone missing. Like the bed ate up. It's craziness, man. Wicks do the damages, bodies tell the stories. I'm paying attention to the candlestick bodies right now. There's always one that thinks that they can, just be above everybody else. Come on, man. Everybody's closing below 50, okay? So fall in line. Fall in line. This 10:05 candle just thinks is above all of these candles that came before it. Come on, my guy. Watching. What's that? Oh yeah, that's down here. Okay, cool. That's midnight open though. Came into midnight open as a discount array to continue higher. Yeesh. Yeah, it did come into a discount array though. And we have time. We had time. Definitely had time. I'm watching this as a continuation setup using midnight open, and we've got this 10:05 candle. Like I said, wants to be just different so bad. Closed above consequent encroachment of first presented fair value gap. A closure outside comes back inside, and then close outside. Will be done for in this trade. But I'm watching this as a continuation setup using midnight. Did come into a discount. On the 1 minute, it took liquidity below it here. Took liquidity. Market structure shift back above it. That's a nice continuation setup there. That's cool though. That's cool. Coolio. So midnight open. That's literally would be it. Then I could potentially take everything else off. Closure above first presented fair value gap. The next candle comes back inside of it and then closes back above it. All right, Houston, we have a problem. We got that closure above. Okay, let's see how this next candle behaves. It's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. This would have given you bread and butter already. Another one. It gave you bread and butter and -1. That's 3 for bread and butter. I want to see a closure back below midpoint of first presenter fair value gap. If I don't, then it's kind of peak for this trade, you know. Let's put this right here. I don't want it to be all the way up in there. This really is my last line in the sand here. So far, it seems to be doing its job. Yeah, that was not nice. That was not nice. That was not nice of the consequent encroachment. That was not nice at all. That was unfriendly. You're doing all that, but I don't care unless you close below this consequent encroachment. So don't do all that and you're not going to close below it, okay? Do all that and you don't close below it, we're going to have some problems. See? See? That's nothing, man. Nothing. You ain't helping my cause right now. Now I gotta fold this thing up because I have to distract myself. Because what was that? What was that? Bunch of shit. That's just the wicks doing the damages. The bodies though, they're closing above, alright? I don't like that. It's no good sign for my trade right now. It's no good. No bueno. We don't like it. Just having fun with it. It's money making Monday. We are watching this continuation setup as well, okay? There's so many now. I can catch it up there. I can come drop down and then continue higher. Midnight open. Is that the only one I want to use though as a discount or premium array? Because the highs and the lows, they have their own kind of framework going, you know. Okay, just collect the data. Let's just collect the data. Looking to be a buyer of the market. Stay on the side. I'm looking to be on the buyer of, right? Oh, there was time. Ding. Dingy ding ding. Ding ding. After, right? After what happened. This was that time set up, right? There was nothing there for me. Yeah. I'm cooked here. We're about to get cooked. I already know it. From time this candle did all that and then closed above here, it was game over. But hold on though. This is gonna be a mad one though. I don't even think he'll give me a contract. Hey, he's giving me one. It's giving me one. Yeah, my trade is done for, guys. It's done for. It's done for. It's done. Like, it's a loss already. I took the loss. I took the L. And we don't have time here anyway, so yeah, we do because it was technically inside. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. This was the setup for the time. Let's just leave it alone. We'll wait for first hour of trading to get into anything if we do. Don't be doing all that, all right? If you're not gonna give us some body closures, okay? We don't care about that quick sudden drops and shit you got going on right now. All right, we want to see some body closures. God damn. Respecting this as an inversion now, okay? And obviously we have a busy inside of here as well. Not good signals for my setup right now, but beautiful for the continuation setup right here though. It's telling you you're on side for the continuation. I have to get back into what's inside of the range that we can use as a potential continuation foothold to continue higher. Which is midnight. Midnight open. Okay. Yeah, we're about to get cooked. And we'll wait till first hour of trading to get back into anything. And we'll watch this as a continuation buy. Thank you very much. We saw that coming. We're not shocked. We're not surprised by that. I knew from this one candle here that I was done. Actually, it was this candle. We closed above first presented fair value gap. Okay, that was my first warning. I wanted to see a candle come inside and close above it. So it was this candle, 1010 candle, when we closed back above first presented fair value gap. Okay, that was it. And then when this candle did this foolishness here, that just sealed the deal for me. It just sealed the deal. Like, I was done. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Let's see what we took a L on. Da-da-da, pop, pop, pop. 115. I can eat that. I can eat that all day, every day. I can swallow that bitch up. Swallow it whole. Okay, now we're watching this as a continuation setup, okay? But we're also watching this. Notice the after the fact, right? Use a midnight open. It's not, whoa. Not that I didn't pay attention and realize that it was there in discount, right? Look for discount and raise. Once one side gets taken, let's look inside the range. This is me talking to myself. Let's look inside the range to see if there's a PD array that we can frame a continuation off of, right? And what we're going to use as PD arrays is the question. Well, it can only be open price right now. Midnight open. We are watching. Let's see where -1 is for this one. Okay, above second standard deviation. So if price gets there, we know that we would have hit -1 on our setup here. Okay, so let's pay attention and let's see how this cookie crumbles. This was it telling me, yeah, you are done. You are done. We'll be waiting till first hour of trading is behind us, and then we'll see what price is saying then. But it's all good. It's all goody in a hoodie. It was a fair trade though, right? It was a fair trade, fair loss. I understand where I went wrong in that trade. We had time. Did we have time this time? Boom, gave us this. Nothing really there for me. Okay, so wait for 50, wait for post 50, post 50. We drop down into a discount array. We take sell side below it, market structure shift. Bing, bang, biggity, bosh. All right, all right. You got that, you got that. Arrivederci. Alright, we got 5 minutos. We can do something in that time. Where we at? 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 We're at control, risk, control, return. So control in terms of our risk, which we just discussed, black swan events, gap risk in terms of new week opening and new day opening, and in technical issues, style of trading is first up in the control aspect. Hola, hola, hola. Da 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 ba ba. Which would be in the same category as, hold on, what's the four, the edge, the asset class, investment strategy, team, and structure. So it will come under investment strategy. So style of trading, control, what? You trying to say it just came to liquidate me? Is that what you're saying right now? Is that what you're saying? Came to take me out? I was liquidity? Then continue lower or what? We'll definitely confirm lower prices when we take this market structure shift here, if and when we do. Nothing for me to engage in right now. It's not my time. But ain't that some shit right there? Well, it was a decent enough amount of poke up there to slide me up. Investment strategy. Which would be style of trading. And then, obviously the strat as well, How we seek alpha, trade it. Style trading and strat. Strategy / model. Wow. Ain't that something right there? Anywho, this one confirmed the lower prices. Okay, so let's see what the price is saying. Some days you are the liquidity. Some days you are the liquidity. This negative 1.5 would have given us, so our stop would be at 0.75 right now, which is near the rejection block here. That is crazy that it did me like that. Why would you do me like that on this money making Monday? It says psych. Here I definitely would have been secured in that. And I've been thinking, about my stock placement. I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking, especially with the continuation setups. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But some days just how the cookie crumbles. It's just how it rolls. Nothing you can do about it. But anyway, for control, all right, investment strategy. First is our style of trading. Let's do model. This is gonna be so much. Let me underline it. Risk. All right, you would have been taking out this one now. after two partials. That's just how it goes sometimes. That's just how it goes. Can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. Taking daily range, open range, sell side. Daily range is in the crosshairs. First hour of trading is behind us. Okay, it's on a. I'm watching this. I'm watching you. You're just a support in time frame though. But if we get market structure shift down here, that will be a continuation sell set up. I'll need to see it come in here. Come in there. Then market structure shift back below it. Until then, nothing for me to do. Who want a short? I want a short. Not yet though. Not yet. Daily range sell side getting raided. Okay, session bias has flipped from buys to sells. We are currently in a sell program, waiting for a retracement or continuation setup, right? Because we understand either one can form now. We don't need one to form to see the other. But can you believe that though? Let me see the high of this. 1850. Yeah, it came way above that. 3 handles. Hey, this thing lied to me. Oh, it's 1450. Okay, no, it didn't lie to me. 4 handles above that. Yeah, not much you can do there. Not much. I'm not seeing a retracement setup. It will have to come and take this all the way, come up here and take this buy side here for a retracement setup right now where price is at. Time, drop down into dealing range, sell side. I want to see it come up in here and then potentially take sell side for the continuation. Or I want to see it come up, create a high, come back down, take sell side, come up, market structure shift, then we'll confirm a retracement. Right now, we're waiting for retracement or continuation setup. But we have a conditioned sell program. It went from buys, right? We understand that it can retrace to reverse, and that's exactly what happened here. It just didn't give us the opportunity, did it? It came and took us out and then went right in the same candle that took us out. Not one other candle went higher than that. Not one other candle. It said, we know what you're doing here. You're not going to be part of this move. Fine. Cool. Do what you gotta do, Ipta. Do your thing, chicken wing. Do your thing, chicken wing. Excuse me. Okay, come in here. Market structure shift back below. Okay, I'll be interested in a continuation sell. But right now, nothing for me to do here. Nothing to tell. There's no continuation setup even here forming for me personally. Okay, with what I'm looking for in price, so I'm just waiting until the things I outlined do their thing. So control, investment strategy. We have asset class. We'll just do it one by one, then we'll get into each individual. And that's pretty much how we control it, right? Da daddy, da daddy da. Da daddy, da daddy. Nothing for me here. Nothing at all. Doesn't want me a part of this. I see you here, though. I see you. Not my setup, though. Not my setup. Yo, Michael, you're a funny guy, dog. Hi, I'm Michael. Mike, I thought he wasn't taking any trades, man. This guy, man. Gotta love him. Well, it doesn't mean he took a trade just because he posted. He's no longer ICT, he's Michael. He didn't say he was giving up ICT, the character ICT. But him himself, he said he won't be taking any more trades. Or did I mishear that? Did it finally click? Oh. I'm busy right now. I'm in the weeds, in the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Anyway, back to control measures and how we control the three big risk uncertainties in the financial markets. Investment strategy, asset class. I believe those two are the only two things that we can go by, really and truly. Style of trading. So there are 5 styles of trading or investing. We have scalping, we have day trading, which is where we reside. We have swing trading, we have position trading, we have long-term investing, like the buy and hold 401ks, mutual funds, and all that jazz. Oh, wait. Okay, yo, no, nothing for me. What we got? Seek and destroy type day happening here. We about to come and take buy side now or what? Because that would be seek and destroy. And I'll be shutting this bitch off. Because that is a profile we don't want to trade in. Guys just seeking and destroying motherfuckers in here. Anyway, style of trading. Let's split these two up. Let's do a bullet point. Okay, I guess we can just list them and then that's this when the PowerPoint will come into play, right? Style of trading, day trading versus but the 3 risk. I need to adjust that to include the technical. We should do the asset class first. It doesn't matter right now. Not right now. We're just getting everything down, right? We're just getting everything down. Asset class. Is a futures market. Specializing in NQ or MNQ, same shit, different boat. By the time we get to the fund, we'll definitely be transitioning onto NQ. MNQ is just a starter, just a starter, because we're newbies. Asset class. Then we get into that, and then now the model, right? The model, the strategy. So we do what confidence. Is that where confidence in our trading edge will come from? Comes from 3 things, yeah. Style of trading. Oh, let's put trading model, and then we'll put like trading edge. Model, trading edge. Then here we'll talk about, hold on, we'll talk about time and price. Time and price theories, what we trade. We'll talk about, well, let's talk about it. Let's do confidence. This word confidence in the trade. Confidence. Then time and price theory. And that's pretty much That will be that. Control return. This is all still explaining the deal. Look like we got a seek and destroy profile here. If we come and take buy side here, definitely seek and destroy. Definitely seek and destroy. Anywho, we're here live, trading, building up the trader capital, live in the flesh. So we got the deal. Risk control return. So what can I talk about in terms of return here? This is where data will come into play, right? Data that we obviously haven't collected yet in terms of being able to show return. So while we're building and we're getting that data together, we're gonna leave that part blank for now. So this is all just the deal and strategy. Now it goes to frame the deal, the structure. Okie dokie, so let's go over it again. Because ain't shit happening here that I'm interested in right now. Oh, ain't that some shit right there, boy? What? Yeah. Phil definitely saw that exit there. He saw it. He saw it. My guy said, "I am Michael." Remove the profane. He gave up ICT. Now he's Michael. We know him as Michael. We on some seek and destroy stuff here. Why? What? Okay, so we got our intro, executive summary. We got our deal and strategy. Deal Following the fund launch formula, all right. Deal, strategy, frame, pitch investors, legal docs. We're just getting the first two together, and then obviously the pitching of investors. We'll need to collect the data for the return first, right? So we're not ready. We're not ready, but we could be ready for a incubator. But the fun thing, the whole thing majiggy, we're not ready yet. But the incubator, I'm definitely ready for that. So in terms of framing the deal, let's just get this down real quickly, and then we'll go over what we already have. We'll have a hey, why does it keep pressing the equals button? Oh, it's because it's got the underline thing in it. 1050 macro popping off. We're gonna do GP LP structure, which is general partnership and limited partnership. I think we're happy here that there will be let's copy this up here. No management fees. Our waterfall structure, we'll get into that in a bit, and we're going to do a Reg D 506C so we can advertise and we can talk about it, okay, because we are going to be on the media, so I don't want to, risk saying something that I shouldn't say, so I'd rather just be able to say what I want to say. Anywho, 1050 macro. I'll need to see it take buy side above, then the market structure shift back below. That's Asian low right there. Doom 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 doom. So we got GPLP, no management fee, waterfall. We're gonna do. What did I decide I'm going to do? We'll do a 6% preferential rate of return for investors. Then we'll do. No. Should we do 8, 10? Let's do 6, 7, 8. Then we'll do 2 catch up to GP. Gives us that 8. Or should we just do the 8, 10 and then 70, 30 split? Okay, we'll do that. We'll have this for now, and then we'll adjust maybe later on as we collect more data and see what we are capable of here. I'm the Trader Capital. So we'll do 8% pref, okay, First 8% goes straight to investors. Then we'll do a 2% catch up, comes to the GP, to us. And then from 10 to 20, we'll do a 10% to 20%. We'll do a 70-30 split. 70 to investors, 30 to the GP, 70 to LPs. And then anything after 20% is 50-50 split. I think that's fair. That's fair. It's more than your 401k is giving you, so hey. I'm just saying. We'll do that for now, I guess. 8, 6, and then 4. That's a steep catch up though. Steep. So let's do 8% pref. 2% catch up. This is the low. This is the low. This is the low. Take that buy side though. I would be interested in a continuation buy. Would that stop right? Or would it be this low? You know what I'm saying? I need to go back and back test. I back tested, but I didn't pay attention to stop losses. I did not pay attention to that. That was not my main focus. My main focus for my back testing this weekend was to identify. Anyway, we take buy side, come back below. Inefficiency, market structure shift back above. I would be interested in a buy. Targeting open range buy side up here. Stop wise though, we'll leave it here, guess. And we'll end our session here on this trade, on this setup, whichever way it gives it to us. On this seek and destroy Monday looking like. It looking like came smashing with that liquidity down here. 8% pref, 2% catch up. Um, 10 to 20. We're doing a 70-30 split. That might change. All this might change depending on our data. If our data comes out and is like above and beyond, we'll be up in these percentages. Just saying. 20 plus. We're doing 50-50. That's it for waterfall. And now, Reg D 506C can advertise. Advertise. You know me can't spell. Not advise. I don't want advise. I don't want advise. Don't correct me. Advertise. Come on, man. We've got 2 more bullets in this day on this account. If it gives me a sell here, I would be interested. And I'll be made wrong with buy side here getting taken, and then it'll be a continuation setup. I think that's on frame. That's pretty much framing the deal complete. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, nasty. We've got less than 5 minutes to make something shake here, or else we're done for in the morning session. Uh, we'll be back for PM. Not here, obviously. Yo, I cannot believe this thing just went missing. Like the bed just ate the shit up. I remember I saw it. I woke up, I felt it, I put it right under the pillow. And now it's not there anymore. That's annoying. Okay, so we got our deal and frame kind of outlined already. Okay, we got our deal and frame outlined. Just obviously need to go in and do the specific details that entails. Control, investment strategy, style of trading, model, our trading edge, confidence in our trading edge, and we talk about time and price theory, what we're looking for, how we're seeking alpha in the markets, specifically NQ, asset class, how that helps us mitigate some of the risk and controls here, mainly for the technical issues. Because the black swan events and the gap risk, our investment strategy has that covered in terms of our style of trading. Doesn't completely mitigate it, okay, because we could be in a trade, in a day trade, and a black swan event can happen and completely deplete our account. But obviously, we have protocols in place and risk management procedures in place to not wipe us out completely, right? We'll always have just 30% of our account size at risk at any time. So even if we lose that 30%, we still have the majority of 70% of the fund still, not at risk. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's gonna start inside, right? It's gonna complete outside of the macro. Gives it, we will be interested. If it doesn't, it doesn't. said, hell no. Hell no, that's not what we want to do. It still would be a valid setup for me personally, okay? Because it sets up inside of the macro. But we'll begin out here soon. We'll be 11:11. We'll give it till like 11:15. Give it to 11:15. If it doesn't confirm, then it doesn't confirm. Now we have multiple bearish market structure shifts here that would warrant an entry. Last trade of the session. Oh, 5. 150. We have 1, 2, 3. It's 750. So continuation sell. 2750. Oh no, 2775 actually. Close this one. Set our last one. Bro. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. That's another one, right? That's 4 for bread and butter today. Stop playing with them. Bread and butter puts food on the table. Alright, guys? It puts food on the table. Let's go 10 minutes here to 72, 7325, 7325. Bread and butter puts food on the table. Okay? Puts food on the table. Continuation sales here. Oh, I didn't even do my stop. I think I based it on this high here, but we were looking at 08, 0850, 0950. It's gonna do me dirty, innit? if I'm, hold on. 12. Oh, 950. If it can give it to me, shit, goddamn. It's not. I'll do it on here. They'll give it to me on here. Bread and butter. Fourth one today, putting food on the table. Entry here, exit right there. It's tiny, tiny, but it does its job. It does its job. It does its job. We take an L here. We do a trade performance. Good night. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the flip side. Did I spell that right? I think I spelled that right. My spelling is all over the gap these days. Based on these liquidities getting taken here, buy side here, buy side there. But obviously, if it fails, then maybe I would have preferred this buy side getting taken and then market structure shift. But we're here, we're in it now, in the thick of it. Oh, let's focus on what we need to not see. Breached. Hello, I hate when this is aligned with something I need. Price needs to stay below this inefficiency. I need to see it stay below that inefficiency. Closure above it, okay? I'll reduce risk. Last line in the sand is obviously a closure in this order block, but that would be close to our exit anyway, so I'm going to use a closure above here, above the inefficiency. I'll take one off. I'm in this now, so now I'm here. I have to get this until it takes me out, right? Then we'll do a trade performance review because I need to have this recorded. You know, I've been here. My only query or weary in this trade is that we have open range buy side above price, okay? It could be a potential draw for price. So far, I like the respect of this inefficiency. I like that we left a portion of it open here. Seek and destroy. We can do a trade performance review, okay? Because I won't be taking any more trades after this one here on this session. So what I did well today is that I showed up, all right? I got 1% better, gained experience, learned lessons that I'll take into my next trading day, next trading session. Yeah, definitely need to go back into this price action and unpack it. I think this is a kind of a condition where I don't want to be involved in really and truly because, yeah, it's not even clean, it's not clear, it's not clean cut, but it is what it is. We live and we learn. Can't wait to unpack this day. Where I fell short, woke up at a decent hour, got my morning routine in, arrived at my desk, followed my procedure and protocols, didn't deviate from it. So I don't think there's anywhere I fell short really and truly. How can I improve for next day, next trading session? Unless you can think of something, you let me know. How I can improve for next day, next trading session is just keep showing up, right? Keep seeking excellence in everything that I do. Don't let short-term adversity, losses, series of losses deter me, distract me from what I got going on here. And just keep taking small steps in the right direction. Eventually, we'll get to our destination. Keep analyzing the data, all right, that we're getting back from price action and adapting as we're collecting more data, okay? Only allowing data to allow us to adjust and refine our procedures and protocols. Breakdown on any trades that we took today. This was a valid trade, nothing wrong with it. We took dealing range buy side, established our condition as a buy program, so we're either waiting for a continuation or waiting for a retracement. Okay, we got a retracement set up here. We took buy side above it, buy side here, displacement, market structure shift back below. Okay, that was the entry. Nothing wrong with that. Came to take us out. Nothing wrong with that. Just the market condition right now is what it is, right? We're in a seek and destroy profile and nothing else here until we got to this point here. So we got that closure above. I'm gonna buy back one. And we're gonna close this. Set it to 3. Sorry. And we'll do a buy stop. I hate that it doesn't automatically just do it for you. I think it was 950. And we'll close one here. Oh, buy back another one. Okay, well there you go. There you go. Yeah. For this one here, okay, came up above external liquidity. We took buy side above it, right? Dropped below, market structure shift back below it. Okay, was going for a continuation to the downside. Okay, since we took dealing range sell side, established our dealing range as sell program. Okay, as you can see, came and took us out there. Nothing wrong with it. Seek and destroy profile. I entered this because obviously it sets up inside of the macro, finishes outside from our data collecting. It's a valid setup for me, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Losses are the only thing promised to us in this game. And first was at 115 and this took us to 302. Hold on. Let's do some quick math. I'm 187 on that trade. Under 200 bucks. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with that. I'm watching this as a continuation though, going into lunch session, okay? To target open AM session open range buy side here. Which was my weary, right? My only weary and query going into this trade. But fair setup regardless, okay? Let's wrap it up though. Let's wrap it up. Before we wrap up though, I want to leave you guys with this, right? There was a time, right, that I was finished a trading session and still feel lost. Even on days I made money, I really didn't know why it worked. And on losing days, I had no system to fall back on. That's the difference between guessing and having a real edge. And here's the truth. Most traders only focus on entries, but consistency comes from the system behind the entry. So if you've been watching and thinking, yes, this makes sense, but I don't really have the full system yet, that's exactly why I created a 10% to 1% club. That's where we go deeper into all three pillars: the full model, the risk management system, the money and mindset principles needed to join the 1% club, and the exact process to follow on a consistent daily basis. So if you're serious about becoming consistent, that is your next step. There was a time that I thought that the goal was to win more trades. But the real goal is to become the kind of trader who can perform no matter the outcome, right? No matter if you're taking losses, no matter if you're taking wins, right? You're still showing up and you're following your procedures and protocols, and nothing can break you, all right? Because once you have that, then the results will follow. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for joining us on this money making Monday. All right, even though we took two L's, that's fine. A lot of lessons, little weird price action in this today that we need to go back and unpack and see. Hey, these are the signatures that if we see these signatures, it means that price is, don't touch this price action, right? Stay away from this price action and come back for PM session, or for a later session or a later day, right? So learning and growing each and every day. We're heading to open range, in range, buy side right now, okay, which was my anticipation once I got taken out of my trade. Okay, so but anyway, we'll be back for tomorrow morning, starting at 9:15 a.m. Okay, as always, I'm the trader here signing out. Good luck, good trading, happy hunting.